Hello, and thank you for visiting Vault Networks. My name is Alex Cartaya. I'm the product specialist here, and today I'm going to be talking to you about how we leverage our power infrastructure to make sure that the equipment that you have set up with us is up at all times. So, power is something pretty important. We don't really think about it for when we're at home or even in the office. We just think three-pronged thing on the wall, plug it in, you're done. But there's actually a lot more that goes to it in the back end, especially when you're working with mission critical equipment like business servers and web servers, that if there's any failure at all, it could be someone's livelihood completely at stake. So I'm going to show you a brief diagram about how we map that out to make sure that you've got the ultimate protection available, as well as redundancies across the board. So we start at the server level, going inside the rack. Inside our rack, we have our free web reboot bars included with our co-location and dedicated servers. And what the power bar does is it enables each individual piece of equipment to be rebooted one at a time. So if you've got one server and one firewall, only the products that need to be rebooted are rebooted when you flip the switch. Moving past the server level, we go to the individual PDU for the area, which is split into two different connections between two different PDUs. A PDU, or power distribution unit, is how power comes to the server. And the PDUs actually connect another line back towards a master power distribution unit, or MPDU, which is a larger array giving redundancy to the PDU units, which are then controlled by an ATS, which is a transfer switch behind the MPDUs, which controls how power comes through. Power gets to the ATS from a bank of uninterrupted power supplies, or UPS systems, that draw power from two different sources. One draws from an emergency generator that's available to kick on immediately in the event of a complete power failure in the area, and of course the other one is connected to FP&L, of which our data center is actually in the middle of two different grids. So there are two grids that can potentially power it. So going back from the top to the beginning, we have direct power from our local electricity provider in Florida, as well as our backup emergency generator, going to our UPS bay. The UPS bays then connect to the ATS, which transfers the power to our master power distribution units, which then transfer to PDUs to get to your rack and of course your server. Now, an additional option that we offer is redundancy at the server level, which is an additional power bar to connect for servers that offer to different power connections. So this actually doubles the redundancy that you have, because you can continue the connectivity across the two different electrical lines. So for example, in the case of the PDUs, that second server can have two connections going from one PDU to another, and then the other PDU connecting to two different PDUs, and that continuing down the grid on two completely different paths to even further lower the chances that an outage can happen. The format that I've just described is what's known as N+1 infrastructure, where you have the power that you absolutely need in order to work plus one, which is your failover. This is a great way to make sure that you have power available to you when you need it, and that there's nothing that, such as a bad cable or just a flicker in the lights, that can impact you. This is a great way to make sure that you're up at all times, and it's part of the service that we provide you, our customers. To learn more about our solutions, please reach out to us at sales@vaultnetworks.com or by visiting our website and using the Contact Us form. Thank you and have a great day.